Welcome to Love 'Em or List 'Em. Do this every single Thursday. Around this time, dating is challenging, tough, can be awkward. We care about the person, and, a handful of months in, we think to ourselves, wait, what should happen next? Because something always pops up, whether it's family stuff, the dynamics, something that they do. Well, on Thursdays, we have everybody's help to help out one of our own. That person today is Kelly. She grew up in Bailey. Her boyfriend grew up in Chapel Hill, which sometimes has a certain stereotype with the amount of wealth that can be in Chapel Hill and is in Chapel Hill with all those estates. And evidently her boyfriend comes from one of those environments. But what exactly happened last weekend, Kelly? I know you went to a wedding. And speak on his financial status. Why is it so difficult to try to figure this relationship out because of it?
He is he's super rich. Like, have you seen the movie Crazy Rich Asians?
Yes.
Like that.
Oh,
that kind
nice.
of rich.
Good for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's really humble, so you wouldn't even know it. He's humble, and like the people that he's around though aren't necessarily like that. Like they have this I don't really try to judge people in Chapel Hill, but there's, at least for me, there's like this I'm rich and you're not vibe. And I know that doesn't go for everybody. I'm not trying to offend people, but like in Chapel Hill, but oh my God. I mean, the I'm rich vibe was in full effect at this wedding that we went to this last weekend.
Was there anything in particular,
tough.
Kelly, that I know, but there's Chapel Hill vibes at times. I understand there's a kind of a stereotype with that, but what is it specifically with him if he's nice and humble? Like, why are you, I don't want to be with this guy anymore? What is that part for you, I guess?
Well, I mean, his mom, I don't know. It's really obvious that she judges me for my background. And, I mean, it's really different. I grew up in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, and like my boyfriend's family has had like generational wealth for decades. We're talking 6-bedroom house with 7,000 square feet, rich. It's a huge difference. It's not just like a little bit of a difference. It's huge. And I just felt really overwhelmed by it. Like his mom, I can tell, judges my background, but like I love my guy and he doesn't really do that.
Well, there you
know?
go. I feel like you just answered the question on Love 'Em or List 'Em. You love your guy. Are you really gonna let his mom win? You gonna let her beat you?
She says things though, like she says really judgy things like about Bailey. Like, I mean, it's obvious. And I mean, yeah, of course it's not the worst thing to marry somebody who's rich, but
Right.
it just felt weird. Like I felt out of place. And it just struck a nerve that I've been kind of feeling. It just kind of magnified it, you know?
Yeah, no, and I
Like, do I
understand.
wanna
I
deal with
understand
that?
what you're saying. To me, I would take something like that very personally, and I would not let his mother win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't get to make judgments about your past and Bailey and influence
Yeah.
your relationship like that. Do you think that's fair?
No, I don't. And I
No.
think probably the way I'm feeling is because of that. I just
Yeah.
don't know how to like shield myself from it.
Well,
though.
then the worst thing you could do is enable that behavior.
Yeah, and I think the big defining moment though too is did you voice these feelings to him and did he stick up for you? Because it's a big difference when they take your side or mom's side, right? So how did he react?
Well, he's awesome. Like he's humble and he's sweet and he's always by my side. And he doesn't make me feel that way. And that's who I'm with most of the time. I didn't really express what I was feeling. I just tried to kind of grin and bear it, you know?
Yeah, well, sometimes with this, once you marry into a family, though, like that's it. And you're going to be dealing with this person for your entire life. So I can understand
I know.
why you're like, do I want to go down this road? Even though you love the guy and you could see yourself with him.
Yeah.
Love him or list him. What is Kelly going to do today? Hold on just a second, Kelly, okay?
Sure.
919-860-1015. Love him or list him. Megan, instant reaction. If you're Kelly, what are you doing?
Oh, you love him. I mean, it's a partnership between two people, right? Family is obviously the extension, but he seems like a really good guy.
True, but on the other side of that, sometimes these in-laws can be super overbearing, and that sometimes can outweigh, I think, maybe what this
It
relationship
shouldn't.
is.
You can't let bad behavior win.
Okay. We got Jesse up first. If you are Kelly right now, you sticking with it and loving the guy, or do you not want to deal with the mom vibes for the rest of your life?
Okay, so I would say that we need to love him and like talk to him about it first because if he will help you through it and, like, talk to his mom and stuff, then it's a good relationship and he's a really good guy. So I'd say you got to love him.
This
Okay,
is the
so-
most mature 14-year-old of all
Right?
time. I love that we talked to Jesse a second ago, and then the daughter answers first. I was not ready for that, but also hilarious. Nothing like a mother and daughter memory made on Thursdays listening to Love 'Em or List 'Em. We
But
love
you're
that,
right.
Jesse. Jesse,
It's our tradition.
all right,
We love it.
I like it. So, all right, now Mom's turn. What is the mom Jesse doing if you are Kelly in this moment?
Yep. So we together agreed that he sounds awesome. She sounds smitten, and we think that they should just have some good communication, and hopefully she will see that he's got her back, and they can move on happily ever after. Maybe family will get on board, and if they don't, they have to figure out how to navigate that.
Yes.
But
Love
don't
it.
throw out a good guy.
Love it.
So cute.
Good. We don't let moms like that win. We double down on love because that's what's important.
Thank you,
We're going to
Jesse.
be praying and believing it's going to turn out great.
Yep.
That's right,
Got it.
Jesse. How old is your daughter?
Am I allowed to say? She is 13.
That's great. Well, I
She
can't
shall
wait.
remain nameless,
No,
but
that's
she
fine.
is 13 as of about a month ago.
That's fine. You don't need to give names, but I just was curious because now Jesse and your 13-year-old daughter, who has adult-like advice, should start your own
Right.
relationship advice podcast. Jesse, thank you for calling in. Have a good Thursday.
You too, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Man, when the 13-year-old is putting it into perspective, I mean that was
So mature.
a beautiful thing. All right, next up we have Karen. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
All right, love him or list him. Does Kelly put up with this? Does she keep loving the guy? What are you doing if you are Kelly?
She's got to keep loving him. I have a similar situation, but not exactly the same. The gap isn't that big, but I was definitely from the wrong side of the tracks. And I kept telling my boyfriend at the time that I don't think your mom likes me. He would tell me I'm crazy. I said, I don't think your mom likes me. He goes, no, you're crazy. But I knew she didn't really like me. But then we got engaged, and he said he went home after that, and he went and told his mom, I love her, and you will be nice to her. And
Oh,
it's been perfect ever since.
Oh, great.
And we've been married 28 years.
Okay.
Congrats. That's amazing.
That's what we need to hear. A
And
little bit
then-
of hope in the water. Very good.
And then his mom said, "Sure, I'll talk to her once she gets that Black American Express card." Did that ever happen? No, I'm kidding. No,
They weren't that.
What is your relationship now like with your mother-in-law?
It's great. We live in different states and we can't travel anymore, so we don't see very much of them, but once or twice a year. But she's phenomenal.
That's why it's
Okay.
There
great.
it is.
So we'll add in, yeah,
Take care of
change
our-
states.
Sometimes takes a minute to
Great
get
care of
there.
our grandkids.
Takes a minute to get there sometimes. Karen, thank you for your honest perspective. Love it. Thank you for listening. Have a good Thursday.
You too.
And good news, the mother-in-law is always picking up lunches and dinners. That's a nice bonus, too. All right, next up, we have, let's see here, Amy. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning. So I am going to be a little different. I'm going to say that if she has the conversation with them or with the guy and he gives her any red flags to list him, because I can tell you I've been on the other side of it where the mother-in-law was very nitpicky and the husband took the mom's side and it ruined the relationship. So, it's a double-edged sword. So you got to be very, very careful with it. Just really pay attention to what he has to say. Make him aware of your feelings. I mean, it's all about communication. So I agree with Jesse and her mom. You definitely have to communicate. You definitely have to tell him what's going on. All relationships have problems. So this may just be it. But if he gives you any signal that, he doesn't see a problem or you're being ridiculous, anything like that, then you got to be willing to list him because it's only going to get worse. It will not get better.
Yep. Okay. I like what you're saying too. Just be a little. You got to be smart about this. You can't just go in naive. You got to make sure that your boyfriend is defending your honor and
Right.
sort of maintaining control on his side. So if you were to give advice to, Kelly's boyfriend on things that he should say, what would you have liked to have heard your boyfriend say on your behalf?
Well, I mean, so had it gone the way I had hoped it would have gone, I would have liked to have heard him say, I I understand. Like, his mother would talk ugly about my cooking, and everybody else, and she would eat it, and she would eat and eat well, but she would just nitpick those types of things, and she would wait until he left the room to do it, and then
That's annoying.
I mean, it was literally just trying her best to get in between us.
Interesting.
And when I would tell him about it, he would push it under the rug and be like, "Oh, you're just trying to get in between my mom and I."
Ooh.
So, yeah, I mean, it was really a bad situation. So, I think what I would have said, or what I would have liked for him to say is, you know what, honey, I hear what you're saying. Let me talk to Mom. You
Yeah.
know, let's see what's going on there.
Amy, well, thank you for. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying he just never did. So, you know, it really depends on the communication between the two of them, and that she just pays attention and she's smart about it.
Well, Amy, thank you for calling. We appreciate it. Thank you for your honest perspective. Interesting, the caller before said it got better. Similar situation for you. It never got better. Amy, thank you for calling in and listening. Means the world to us. You have a great Thursday, okay? Kelly, your final decision. You like the guy. You love him. You could see yourself with him long term, but what are you going to do? Love him or list him?
I mean, I love him, and I shouldn't hold it against him about his background. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's just like he's not doing it for me. He's the person I love, and I can let the other people just, fade
Right,
off.
but what about the mom? You're going to be hearing those comments from the mom, and you know you're going to be getting those looks from the mom because you grew up in Bailey and not, this financial background that she had. You really.
There's always something with a family. There's always something. And as long as he is the person that's right by my side, then I will figure it out.
Yes,
It's not gonna be
girl,
fun,
get your
but we'll
man.
figure that out 'cause I love him.
I'd be afraid
Yeah.
if he inherited some of Mom's bad behavior, but it seems like he's taken the opposite approach to Mom. And, you can control the distance between you and Mom, but the main thing is this is between you and your boyfriend. Mom, what she says, has no power over you, and don't let her have that power over you.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I love him, and I'm not marrying her. I'm marrying him.
There it is.
Exactly. We love him.
Keep saying that out loud over the next several years of your life, Kelly. Best of luck with that decision, and hopefully it goes well for you in future moments. Thank you, Kelly, for the time today. Have a good Thursday.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
See you later.
Love him or list him every single Thursday. I love that she is choosing love over, the vibes a possible future mother-in-law is giving her. But, listen, she has a great relationship with this guy, so hopefully it works out for her.
Yeah, we just don't want to see villains win. That mother-in-law's bad behavior, she doesn't need to win this.